from tongue of Alexander and son of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander and such great names as these. But of all the world's brave heroes, there's none that can compare with the Tow, row, 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 row to the British Grenadiers.
Whene'er we are commanded to storm the palisades, our leaders march with fuses and we with hand grenades. We throw them from the glassy above the enemy's ears, with a tow, row, 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 row to the British Grenadiers. Then let us fill a bumper and drink the health of those who carry caps and badges and well on low-bed clothes. May they and their commanders live happy all their years, with a tow, row, 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 row to the British Grenadiers.
Oh mighty London came an Irish lad one day. All the streets were paved with gold, so everyone was gay, singing songs of Piccadilly, Strand and Leicester Square, till Paddy got excited and he shouted to them there. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Paddy wrote a letter to his Irish Molly-O, saying, should you not receive it, write and let me know. If I make mistakes in spelling, Molly dear, said he, remember it's the pen that's bad, don't lay the blame on me. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Molly wrote a neat reply to Irish Paddy-O, saying Mike Maloney wants to marry me, and so leave the Strand and Piccadilly, or you'll be to blame. For love has fairly drove me silly, hoping you're the same. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Britons always loyally declaim about the way we rule the waves. Every Briton's song is just the same when singing of her soldiers brave. All the world that's heard it wonders why we sing. Some have learned the reason why. We're not forgetting it, we're not letting it fade away or gradually die. Fade away or gradually die. So when we say that England's master, remember who has made her so. It's the soldiers of the Queen, my lads, who've been my lads, who've seen my lads. In the fight for England's glory, lads, of its worldwide glory, let us sing. And when we say we've always won, and when they ask us how it's done, we'll proudly point to every one of England's soldiers of the Queen.
I'm back in Britain, yes, I'm back in Britain. We're all back in Britain today. The feeling is growing, so let's keep it going. The good times are blowing our way. From Surbiton to Scunthorpe, Inverness to Belfast, everybody wants to lend a helping hand. From Liverpool to London, the Isle of Man to Cardiff, looks as though it's gonna sweep the land. I'm back in Britain, yes, I'm back in Britain. We're all back in Britain today. The feeling is growing, so let's keep it going. The good times are blowing our way. In offices and factories up and down the country, an extra half an hour is all we need each day. In shops and supermarkets, everybody started to work a little more without the pay. I'm back in Britain, yes, I'm back in Britain. We're all back in Britain today. The feeling is growing, so let's keep it going. The good times are blowing our way. Holidays in Blackpool, plenty of fun. Buy a British car and look for the sun. Think of all the things that you